Sometimes this roof up over my head starts getting me down, crowding me out. You know what I'm talking about. I need to clear my head and head for the countryside. Take a little walk, maybe take a little ride. Bullfrogs croaking, smallmouth jumping, wind blowing through the trees. So let's throw a cooler in the truck. I know where I wanna be, outdoors with Joey Mines, in a deer stand back in the woods, or kicking back, wetting the line. Rain pours, sun shines, but it's all good, 'cause I'm doing what I love with who I like. I can find that peace of mind I'm looking for outdoors.
Outdoors with Joey Mines is brought to you in part by Wendy's. Direct Auto Insurance. Call, click, or come by to see how much you can save. Midstate RV Center. Angler Quest Pontoon Boats. Raging Rhino Lures. crvillas.com. B&M Poles. Highland Marina Resort. Bad Boy Buggies and Southern Cart Services. For the next half hour, join us.
But it's all good, 'cause we're doing what we love with who we like. We can find that peace of mind we're looking
What happened,
for
boy?
outdoors.
Where'd it go?
All right, that's on it. Let's see if he'll grab it. There he is, there he is, there he is. There's one. Oh boy, he was right on that stump, right where he was supposed to be. I mean, he was right where he was supposed to be. Boy, what a pretty healthy fish. Wow. How about that? Well, that's a great way to start the morning. Come here, buddy. Raging Rhino. Look at this fat fish. Folks, if you ever wanted to learn how to raise fish in a lake, this lake is absolutely outstanding. Look at this healthy fish right here. He's about 2 pounds. Look at the girth. That's as pretty a 2-pound bass as you will ever catch, whether it be a farm pond or whether it be a major reservoir. What a healthy, healthy fish. Let's let him go. Hi folks, welcome to this week's show. It is early summertime. I'm in my Angler Quest boat, of which I absolutely love. We're bass fishing today. This lake is about 40, possibly 45 acres. Let me go over the lure and what we're going to be doing. Raging Rhino. And I've got a pack of them right here. This is what they look like. Raging Rhino lures. I'm going to be using their lizard today. And here's one of their lizards. And first cast, I came back in this little area. Quite honestly, I've never fished the pond. I saw the stumps. It is breaking day. The sun is just now coming up over the trees, and the turkeys are gobbling. If you like to turkey hunt, well, they're still gobbling on this property. Let me rig this up for you. Get the worm, get the lizard back where it was. Here we go. This is how you rig one. All right, first thing you do is come through the top of the head, which I've already done. Look at the eyes on this lizard right here. A living eye. Each one is individually put on the lizard. State-of-the-art stuff. I've got a 3/0 hook, hooked it in the side. This is a 1/16 ounce weight right there. 14-pound test line. Got a bait caster with a drag that's almost locked down, and I think that's important. The 14 pound will be fine with the drag. Here's another stump right here. We're gonna ease up to it. Folks, when we come back, we're bass fishing today. Y'all stay with us.
Quest Pontoon Boats features a unique, lightweight design for the maximum boating experience. From our paddle boats, to the Luxury Series, to the Angler Quest, made for the serious fisherman. Quest Pontoon Boats meets the needs and budgets for every boating experience. We have the boat you've been looking for and invite you to experience Quest. Check us out at questpontoons.com.
Folks, we've got another stump over our shoulders, crack of dawn. I'm gonna make a cast. The key is to put it right by the stump, and that was within a 6 inches of there's one. There he is, he's got it. There he is, he's on that stump. That's a big one. Woo! 2 casts. Hello, darling. I mean, ooh, that's a big one. Look at that big fish. Golly. I get excited when these big fish hit. Wow. We're getting bigger now. We're getting a little bigger. Looky here, looky here. See if I can pull him up. I think I can ease him up to you. Look at there. How about that one? This, I'm gonna say it again, is as healthy a fish as you will ever see. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the tail. Fish has been spawning. Still got a little red spot on the tail. But what a healthy bass. Wow. 2 for 2, crack of dawn. Wow. Now I'm excited. I'm really excited now. Never fished the lake. Never fished the lake. I'm gonna get another lizard out. Boy, this brings back a lot of memories. When I grew up, the plastic worm was just being invented. There was something called a cream worm, and there was a Man's Bait Company had worms out, and we didn't know how to rig them. Quite honestly, when the fish would hit it, we'd cast it out, and that was when you had a hook that had 2 springs on it. That's how it was weedless. You'd hook that up, and when the fish would hit it, you'd flip your bail, because everybody used spinning reels back then, and you'd let that line run, and you'd let it run, and you'd let it run. You might let it run for 2 or 3 minutes. All of a sudden, well, I guess he swallowed it. So you'd start reeling up, and that fish is likely to be under the boat, around the corner, 50 feet away when you set the hook. And we thought that you had to let that fish run with it. Well, things have changed since then. Look at this hook. This is what a 3/0 hook looks like. Coming through the top. It's very important to make this look natural. See how that looks right there? All right. Let's go right there. How about that? Wow. You know, there might be another fish on that stump, so I'm gonna make one more cast at it. Here we go. All right. That's a pretty log. There he is, there he is, there he is. There he is. Got him. Got him. Got him. Man, he was right on that stump. I mean, he was right on it. Come here, darling. Boy, you're talking about another chunk. Look at that. Look at that pretty fish. Man, that fish was right. Look at here. Look at the healthy fish. Look at that. Look how fat. That's about 1.5 pound fish. We'll let him go. Boy, that fish slapped it the second it hit the water. Right on that shady side. That's my lizard. I'm gonna have to get another lizard. This is called a copper color, raging rhino. Isn't that a pretty thing? Look at all the different colors on this right here. Man, you know, I really believe that changing colors on lakes makes a difference. They're used to the pumpkin seeds. They're used to the June bugs. They're not used to this. This is a brand new color. So I like throwing different colors. The fish have not seen it, and I think that gives us a little advantage. Here we go. Let's hook it through the top. Come down to about 1/4 of an inch. Out. Twist it. There we go. Hook it in. Just like that. There we go. Raging Rhino. Boy, what a success story. This company is actually brand new, and this is their first year of business. Anybody that's interested in some of their lures, well, there's a couple of ways to do it. You'll be seeing the phone number on the screen, and you can go to their website and see some of these outstanding colors. These are all custom handmade. There's not some big mold that makes 500 worms at a time. These are handmade, and there's several steps to it. And I think that makes a difference on a day like today. Here's our stump. Let's see. I'm going to throw on that shady side right there. All right, I'm on the shady side right there.
Quest Pontoon Boats features a unique lightweight design for the maximum boating experience. From our paddle boats to the luxury series to the Angler Quest, made for the serious fisherman. Quest Pontoon Boats meets the needs and budgets for every boating experience. We have the boat you've been looking for and invite you to experience Quest. Check us out at questpontoons.com.
There's one. There's one. Oh, wait, what a good one. Golly, he knocked the fire out of it. Woo! Golly, he hit it. Boy, what a healthy, pretty one. Pretty, pretty fish. Looky here, folks. There's your chunk. How about that one? Look at that. Man, look how fat that fish is right there. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. See you, buddy.
The following segment is brought to you by LaGrange Veterinary Hospital, located in LaGrange, Georgia, and Outdoors with Joey Mines.
Hello, my name is Dr. Darrell Durham at LaGrange Veterinary Hospital. Today we're going to talk about puppies. This is my assistant, Tina Drews, and she's holding Miss Katie, which is a brand new puppy of Joey Mines. Today we're going to talk about puppy visits. The very first thing you do when you get a new puppy is you need to call your veterinarian and make an appointment. The most important thing you can do for that puppy is get him to your veterinarian so they can start puppy shots. There's a lot of things out there that we need to protect this puppy against. Distemper, hepatitis, parvo. Parvo's a biggie. Parvo kills a lot of puppies. We can prevent it by vaccination. So the first visit, the puppy will get an examination by your veterinarian. We'll do a complete physical. Then we'll give it the necessary shots that it needs. We'll also check it for internal parasites. Internal parasites such as worms, coccidia, giardia. There's parasites that they can have that you won't know they have. And then it gets your puppy started on a good, healthy life. It'll come back for a series of vaccinations, just like your child would with its pediatrician. But in many ways, I am this dog's pediatrician, and so we'll help take care of this puppy so it'll have a long, healthy life. We're going to give a general wormer today, but we're also going to check for other parasites by getting a stool sample. If you can bring a stool sample to your veterinarian, that's great. If not, we can get one ourselves. But I'm going to go ahead and do a physical exam on this dog, and we're going to start at the head, and we're going to check the mouth. We're going to look at the teeth, looking for uninterrupted teeth. We're going to look in the back of the mouth. We're going to look at the tongue, the color. We want to make sure it's nice and pink. We're going to look at the nose, make sure there's no discharge. We want nice, clear eyes with no discharge. Then we're going to check the ears using an otoscope. We're going to check down in the ears, and we'll be checking for ear mites or infection. We're going to look right down in that ear canal, and it looks clean as a whistle. And that's what we want. So once we check the ears, then we're going to listen to the dog's heart. We're going to move back a little further, and we'll listen to Katie's heart. Listen to her heart, listen to her lungs. What we're listening for are murmurs. Murmurs may indicate some sort of congenital heart problem. Most of the time we don't find it, but that's what we're looking for when we listen to the heart. We're going to move back. We're going to feel this little bit belly on this gal. We're going to feel the hips, the knees, checking for problems with any kneecaps. We're going to check all around the rear end, and then we're going to turn her over. And we're going to look at the belly, and we're looking for nice, clean skin. We don't want any infection, no bug bites, no ticks, no fleas, all of that. So all of that looks clean on this one. Then we're going to check the dog's temperature. We're going to take the temperature just like you would a baby. We're going to make sure that she's got a normal temperature before we give her vaccinations. With the digital thermometers, it doesn't take but just a second. This little dog's temperature is normal. Next, we're going to get a little bit of a sample to check for worms. Here we go. What a good puppy. All right, we got that. Tina will process that, and we'll look for worms. Last but not least, we're going to give her a pedicure. We're going to trim her little nails, make sure she doesn't scratch her owners. And we'll just trim these little nails. They're black nails, so they're a little hard to trim. We don't mind doing it here because you can sure cut them too close. This is just as cute as she can be. Also, this first visit, this is a good time for you to talk to your veterinarian about any concerns you might have as far as housebreaking and things like that. We'll talk about that on later visits. But the first visits are get acquainted and get started on a shot program. See there? You did so good, Katie. Folks, if you have any questions about your new puppy, you feel free to call us here at LaGrange Veterinary Hospital. Or if you're in a different city, call your local veterinarian, and we'll be glad to answer any questions, and we'll set your puppy up with a puppy program so that it'll have a nice, long, happy life. Thank you so much.
Woo, that's a big one. That's a big boy. Golly. Wow. Whoa, folks. That's a big one. I brought a net with me. I think I'll get the net. I got to come over here and get him. Woo. Looky here, looky here. Look at that big boy. Wow. I'm taking my time. I've got 10-pound test on this rod right here. I've Carolina rigged. Look at that bass. Look at that big boy. Look at that big boy. Got a Carolina rig, and we're gonna go over that with you folks at home. Wow, man. There is a big one. There's your big one. Let me ease him out of here. Woo! Whee! See if I can get that hook out real quick. There we go, hook's out. How about this for a bass? Wow. That is a big boy. Look at there. Look at that. Nice, nice chunk. Okay, let's let you go, buddy. Woo! Let me explain what we're doing. We've taken a break. We caught some fish earlier on the stumps. Great pattern. Something about this lake. Never fished it. First time we put the boat in. The one thing I've noticed on my graph, there are a lot of long points on this lake. Water temperature is 80 degrees today. Something that works, Carolina rigged. Let me show you what we've got. We just changed over.
That's a 3/4 ounce weight, right there where my finger is. Follow your line. That's about 2 foot. Got a number 2 hook. I had a raging rhino worm, and let me grab another one and I'll show you what he looks like. But I did have one on. That fish decided he would annihilate it. Wow, here we go. Here's your raging rhino worm. There we go. I'm gonna hook him through the top. Come down about a 1/4 of an inch. Here we go. Bring it on up like that. I'm gonna hook it back. There, straight up and down. We've got 10-pound test on this rod. This was an experiment, quite honestly. We've got the point right there. And the way you work a Carolina rig, you cast it out like you would a regular worm. Get this out of the way, and I'll go over the details with you. Casting it out. You see how I'm working that? Look at my rod tip. I keep my rod up high. And I just bounce it, just like that. I just bounce it. That worm is dancing. It's not on the bottom. This is totally different than a Texas rig.
Quest Pontoon Boats features a unique lightweight design for the maximum boating experience. From our paddle boats, to the Luxury Series, to the Angler Quest, made for the serious fisherman. Quest Pontoon Boats meets the needs and budgets for every boating experience. We have the boat you've been looking for and invite you to experience Quest. Check us out at questpontoons.com.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get him in the net now. That's good, get the net. We got all kind of things going on. Woo! Woo! Come on, don't get off yet. Not yet, a little more, come on. Come on up. Golly Moses, he's so big. There he is. Oh my gosh. Is that one big enough? Oh, look, the hook is in his tail. Good gosh. It's a 10-pound fish.